Yo, and we're live, man.
What's
What's
going
up,
on?
man? Dude, not much. Dude, I got kind of hypnotized watching those like bubbles when the countdown was happening, man. I was kind of like zoning out.
I like that music.
It kind of gets you in the mood, right?
It's just yeah, it's a cool little beat.
Yeah, it gets you kind of like hyped up a little bit, and then you're like, oh, okay, collect my thoughts, man. Dude, big news. Did you watch any EPL matches this
Uh,
today?
I've I, I just got to sit down right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you check out the scores at all?
I haven't even turned on the TV. I'm outside,
Dude,
fucking getting some sun a little bit.
nice. That's always good. Get some sun. Oh man, dude. Uh Big matches, man. Arsenal won 2-1, Chelsea won, Man United won, Liverpool won, Man City won. All the big boys won today, man.
Man United won.
Man United won 1-0.
Did Ronaldo play?
I don't let's see. I didn't watch that match. Let's see lineups. He played, but he came on as a substitute again.
Oh shit!
I think the manager's hyping him up. Maybe, man. I don't know.
Wow, dude. I wonder if that's gonna stay like that.
I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna stay like that. I mean,
Or
even
until
at.
he leaves.
Do you think he's gonna leave this season or in January? Do you think he's gonna leave
I
when they?
I don't know. I can't give a good enough opinion because I haven't been watching enough EPL or what's going on, and then what I get over here is not always necessarily I guess the correct news, you know, because they're always like saying like, oh, I don't know, they're always kind of talking shit, dude, or they're talking down on Ronaldo and stuff, but they don't really know what's going on. I don't think.
You probably get the hyped up, kind of like exaggerated news over there. You know what I mean?
Well, no, they're just like what I said. I don't like that guy, Tim Howard. Not like
Yeah,
that. I just don't like his opinions. I don't think he's
yeah,
correct, and I don't think he could have two. Just because you're on the same team as somebody doesn't mean that you're close with them and friends with them or whatever. It's like I don't, especially at that level, you're not gonna be super close with somebody and unless it's like your good buddy. But it's like he's from U.S., he's from Portugal. I highly
right.
doubt they got along that well. You know what I'm saying?
Probably not. Probably not, to be honest. And if I'm looking at the lineups, well, because Man United got that new signing Casemiro from Real Madrid, and I don't know if they went on at the same time, but Casemiro and Cristiano Ronaldo came on as substitutes together, so that might have hyped them up a little bit too. You know what I mean?
They played together at Real Madrid. I know that.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they're both legends there, kind of. To be honest, Casemiro's a good
Well, I
player,
never.
man.
That's funny that all you guys say that because I didn't think he was that good when he first came on. Because Ronaldo was still there when Casemiro came,
Yeah,
and then were you the one telling me that story? No,
which
I was
story?
talking to my buddy.
Yeah,
Oh, he was talking about. I didn't know this. I got a lot of respect for him now that I know this, but I probably should have beforehand. Anyways, I just didn't watch him enough. But
uh-huh.
that I guess he was a forward, and when he went to one of the tryouts, he found out that there were, like if they ever say, okay, if you go to a tryout and they're like, who's a forward, who's a midfield, and who's a defense, so that splits you up into three groups maybe, and to see what you do or who you are, you know.
Right. Yeah.
Well, when you get up higher levels, because they want to check you out, so he goes to say he's a forward, but he said I'm not going
Yeah.
to be a forward. I'm going to go to defense.
Yeah.
So they saw something in him because of that, and they liked that
Yeah.
because no one else would do that. So he was a smart player. So
That's actually a
now
genius move.
that's what I'm saying. So now he's a
Yeah.
stopper,
Yeah.
and he might not even have made it, dude, if he would have played
Yeah,
forward.
exactly.
I don't know.
I think that's why I kind of had that strategy where I always wanted to play left wing or left back because that was like the most unpopular position, and you always played because they're like, okay, this fool's crazy enough to play that. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah,
Well, also if you can
that's
play,
smart.
if you can, sorry.
No, that's a smart move by Casemiro.
Well, I was gonna say also, if you're smart enough, if you're good enough, you'll be able to play versatile positions. You won't just be good at one; you'll be good at many others. You know.
Right, exactly. But that depends on like your specialty. Like I look at like Holland, for example. Like that dude's a straight up striker. He doesn't play defense at all.
Right. Correct.
Uh, he's a special, but he's a specialist though. I think like he's like he's not like Holland is, dude. He's a fucking beast, but he's not very. I wouldn't say he's very versatile. He's not like a Kevin De Bruyne or like a Mesut Ozil or or a Ronaldo where they like can interchange positions all the time, or a David Silva or something. You know what I mean? Those guys interchange all the time. Whereas you put Holland up front, boom, he scores you goals. He scored a hat trick today, bro. Holland.
Who did they play today?
They played Crystal Palace and they were losing 2-0 at halftime.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
They brought him back to. Wow.
and they won. He like, you know what I'm saying? He like Bernardo Silva got the ball rolling. He scored the first goal, and then he scores a hat trick, and they win. And he single-handedly won the match for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty impressive, to be honest.
Well,
He
that's
reminds,
like you said, they're just a special player.
yeah, exactly. And that's why you sign these guys, as well. Dude, Liverpool smashed as well, man. 9-0 today.
Well, who'd they play?
They played Bournemouth, dude.
What the fuck, yo? 9-0.
9-0, bro.
Wow.
Well, let's look at the score
I'm
sheet.
surprised they didn't kick back on that. Come on, inside. I'm surprised they
I
didn't
wonder-
kick back on that.
Like, what do you mean? Like, tell them,
9-0.
yeah. Like, you mean,
Well, yeah,
tell Liverpool to, like, chill out, you mean?
Not chill.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised that the referee didn't say anything like, "Hey guys, this is this is getting a little bit too much." You know what I mean? Because that would be embarrassing if you were like part of that group, man, to lose 9-0 in the Premier League. Oh man, that'd be crazy. Let's see. So let's look at it. Let's look at the other scores. Oh, yes. 9-0. And then Arsenal won today 2-1, which is also a big result for Arsenal because they're at the top of the league. And sitting at the bottom of the league is Wolves, West Ham, and Leicester. Who do Wolves play tomorrow? Wolves play Newcastle. That's going to be a big match, especially for Newcastle, who's sitting at 10th place. Oh, that'd be a good match.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, dude. I'm surprised that the ref didn't say anything like, "Hey guys, I mean, this is."
No, not that. I'm saying like why didn't they work on something different as far as like doing 50 touches before you go to goal or something like that. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you mean like say, hey, like make a sick ass team goal or something?
Yeah, why wouldn't you do that? Because that's what they would make us do back in the day. I know it's not professional, but it's like there's still some kind of like sports conduct, don't you think?
I think
It's
so. I don't know.
dude, to lose
That is
9-0.
embarrassing. Especially in the Premier League, man. Oh,
That's fucked up, you know?
Yeah, it is, dude. And because it was at Liverpool, Liverpool's up in the north, and Bournemouth's in the south, dude. That's a long bus ride home, dude. That's like 4 hours.
Probably getting chewed out the whole time.
Maybe, but I don't think so, dude. That dude, I watched the press conference like at the end, like the coach for Bournemouth, dude. He was pretty sad, so I don't think there was any. I think it was just like, I mean, what can you say?
Oh, he didn't think they were gonna lose like that or whatever.
Yeah, he didn't think they were gonna lose 9-0. You know what I mean?
Oh, that sucks,
Dude, I'm pretty sure Jurgen Klopp probably said something to the guys like, "Hey, play keep away or something." Or
Dude, that's insane though. I'm telling you, that's 9-0. That's fucked up.
That's unheard of, man.
That's sad.
Let's see. Yeah, dude, I was correct, man. 4 hours, dude. Oh man.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 4 hours drive, dude, on that bus, dude. I'd be so sad
Or pissed?
or pissed.
Like how the
He's
hell
like,
did we
okay,
lose that much?
dude. I wonder what the training will be like on Monday.
I don't know. I guess also it depends if the coach understands or not. Like maybe it's something that he was doing wrong. Maybe he prepared them the wrong way for the game. I don't know.
Well, and then you have to look at it as well as like they're a new club. They just got promoted. They're playing Liverpool, one of the best clubs in Europe. You know what I mean?
Oh, then that has something to do with it for sure.
Yeah, he even said in the press conference, it was interesting. He said like most of the boys on the team have never played in the Premier League, so they have no experience. You know what I mean?
Oh, that makes a lot more sense though. Then.
Yeah, in that context, I guess. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not an excuse, but yeah, they'll catch up, dude. They'll be fine.
Yeah, let's see. What place are they in? Yeah, it's like, it depends. It depends on their like what do you call it? Their response in the next match. You know what I mean? They have to like put up their bootstraps.
Step that shit up.
Yeah, man.
Damn, that's crazy though. But that makes more sense now that you said that. I thought you meant it was just a regular Premier team that was in the Premier League, but it's one that just moved up. That makes more sense.
Would it be weird like if Liverpool beat, like, for example, Manchester City 9-0? I think that would be fucked up. That would be weird. No, they've never have. But if Liverpool beat Man City or Man United, and they let's say, for example, and they beat them 9-0, that would be off. That would be a weird match, dude.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. But bro, what happens if you think about this, right? Let's look at their schedule. I want your opinion, man. Okay, so you're Bournemouth. Okay, you and I are on Bournemouth. We just got promoted, and our first 3 games we gotta play Man City, Arsenal, and Liverpool, dog.
Oh shit.
Dude, that's fucked up, man.
That is fucked up. Who made that schedule?
I have no idea, but they didn't treat Bournemouth too good on that, man.
Looking to fail or what?
Something like that, man. They lost 4-0, 3-0, then 9-0, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Well, if they get smashed though this season, then they're just gonna get new players next, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you get demoted if you're last place, even if you went up the first year?
Yeah, that is a good question, and yes, they do. Yeah.
Oh shit! So if they lose this season, they're gonna get demoted.
Yeah.
Oh, how sad, dude. So they worked hard to get up there, and then if they don't do well, then they're going to go right back down?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, damn, dude. Really?
That's brutal, yeah.
They weren't prepared then. That's somebody's fault.
That's somebody's fault. I think that's either the manager or the board. You know what I mean?
Well, that doesn't make sense. So you took the same players that you won with, but you're not going to get any better players to add to the roster, and then you go with the same players thinking you're going to compete with the top guys. That doesn't make sense.
That's a good point, but I don't like. Have you ever heard of Bournemouth?
No.
So who's going to go to Bournemouth? Casemiro's not going there.
No, but I'm saying, but they got money, didn't they, from going up?
Oh,
that's how these guys.
Yeah,
could have bought some players. They might have done something else. I could be wrong. I'm just saying.
No, that's a good point. You mean like they could have invested into like maybe different players? Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, yeah, why wouldn't you do that? That's what the smart clubs do.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. I don't know their resources, and I don't know what their board is talking about. But right now, as it sits after 3 matches, they're in 16th place. So, and 18, 19, and 20 they go down. So if the league were to end tonight after 4 games, they would still be in the Premier League.
Who's the last place?
West Ham.
Really?
Yeah, which is surprising.
That is surprising. Aren't they a big club?
They are a big club from London, man.
Wow, that's very surprising.
It is very surprising, man. I don't know. It's interesting. That's why I like soccer, man. It's
Did you
real.
watch? Did you watch that
That
new thing that came out?
what thing?
The Wrexham or whatever
No,
with
no.
Ryan Reynolds. It's out. One of the seasons is already out.
You mean like they turned it into a series?
Yeah, it's a series. It's like there's episodes.
Really?
Yeah,
That's cool, man.
it's not bad.
Yeah. It's like a TV series?
Yeah, it's on Hulu, I think. Why do they put it on that? Hulu? Who the fuck
Hulu.
watches Hulu?
Dude, who does watch Hulu, bro? I don't even
Not
know.
not even Netflix, not Prime, Amazon. No. Fucking Hulu? Are you serious?
Dude, they didn't even put it on Amazon. That's weird, bro.
That's what I was saying. Isn't that weird?
That is weird. Or they didn't even it would be even better if they put it on Facebook, bro, like a Facebook series. Hulu.
Oh shit.
So what is it about? Like is it actually about them? Like, or is it like with actors and stuff?
Oh, I don't know. You're asking the
Yeah.
wrong person. I haven't watched really too much anything on it. I just seen like a preview a while ago, and
Yeah.
then and that was it, to be honest. And then I think it's just almost like a documentary of like the teams throughout the season, right?
Nice. That's pretty cool. A lot of teams have been doing that lately. They had a documentary on Man City, and they did like an Amazon Prime with Tottenham when Jose Mourinho was there, and now they have like an Amazon Prime with Arsenal.
Would they
It's-
like go through the practices and do all that stuff?
right, exactly. So they like film when like they have like the halftime talks, or they're doing the trainings, or what's happening during the matches and things like that. It's pretty cool. Like an
That's pretty
inside
cool.
look. Yeah, they've never done that before.
Is that the one that they did Chelsea? I'm pretty sure they did Chelsea a while ago,
Oh, I'm sure they did Chelsea.
a couple of years ago, I think, because I remember seeing that.
Oh, see, here we go. Chelsea FC documentary. All or Nothing. Chelsea.
Yeah, that's what it
Chelsea.
was.
It's on it's on Netflix, bro.
You never saw that before?
No.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Holy smokes! Where are you living,
Yeah.
under a rock?
You know it, man.
No, I'm just kidding. I didn't know
Yeah.
about it for a long time either. So I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Sorry.
Nah, it's cool, bro. I haven't, dude. I haven't been up on documentaries, man.
Well, it's not that like it'd be cool to watch, but how cool would it really be to watch? Is my question. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. If they did it like gritty, like what I'm trying to say, like a gritty style where it's like raw and it's not like where the players know that they're being filmed. You know what I mean? That would be cool, kind of.
Well, I'm just saying it's going to be the same thing every day, unless like you're going to be a coach or you want to do something like that. You're not going to. I don't want to watch the same shit every day. I don't care what they're doing for practice. I don't even play like that anymore. So it's like, nor like unless you're a coach or you're training or you want to learn or something. Other than that, why would you watch the same thing every day of them going or like the drama and all that? I don't care about that. I just want to see these fools play. I don't want to
Yeah,
watch their
sure.
whole life up until the game on Saturday or Sunday. Like forget that. I'm just saying. That's me
Yeah.
though. I could be incorrect for
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, some of these things, like some people get super serious on this stuff. Like, man, I saw this, dude, it's fucking wild. Some of these people, bro. Like, I've never been like that. Like they were having I don't know if either they had a training, like Arsenal were having a training session or a match. I'm not sure. And they were leaving the stadium. You know how like if you're a professional, you drive to the stadium and you park underground and you got your own parking space and all that,
Of course.
Yeah. So these guys were coming out of the parking garage or whatever, and like people were like lined up outside of the garage waiting for the players to come out, and then they were like kind of not knocking on their window, but kind of like crowding the car and asking the players for the autographs. I'm like,
Autograph.
bro, yeah, I was like, bro, that's too much, man. They don't want to deal with you. Let them go home, man.
Well, that's okay. So that's funny you say that. Well, it's not funny, but it's a really good point because we wouldn't have thought about that back in the day. Maybe you did, but I wouldn't have. If it was your favorite player, you would have wanted to run up to him if you saw him or something and get his autograph. And it's like, if you look at it the other perspective, like the time that they have, you're right. They don't want to be bothered, dude. They just want to be a normal person when they go in public. And it's like, I don't know, like why are you gonna harass somebody or be all over them every time that you see them or they're out in public, or just like you said, just leaving the game to go to your car and everybody's all over your car and everything. It's crazy.
That is crazy. But yeah, no, when I was a kid, I didn't think about it like that. I was, those guys are my heroes, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Or I guess you could be, now that I think of it, you could be that other player that takes the time and signs autographs for almost everybody there, and then you go home. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. That'd be crazy. I don't, dude, you know how much time that would be? But to
But I'm
sign
saying you
everyone's,
look,
yeah.
yeah, I understand that, but when you're at that level, you're an icon to some people, and a lot of people, like, dude, so many people look up to you. So why not do the right thing? And like, if you made it, like, you could do whatever you want. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but I'm just saying, if you really think about it, or maybe you dedicate one day a week, and that one day a week you're gonna sit and sign autographs till everybody's gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know, like, but they get paid a lot for what they do and they don't work 8-hour days. So it's like, yeah, it's tough, but it's like anybody could do it. It's more mental or anything. You know that. A lot of people
Yeah.
have skills that never made it. It's just whether or not you want to do that the rest of your life or half of your life until you retire or whatever. I'm just saying. So there's lots of
Well,
different options.
what happens too is especially what happens is like if you're a good player or decent player and uh you become like because this is the thing, right? When you get to that level, you're playing in stadiums that are filled with, let's say, minimum 30,000 people, right? Sometimes up to 90, right? That's a lot of people you're playing in front of, right? Whether you want to admit
Right.
that or not, that's a lot of people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're decent enough and like Ronaldo, sometimes he plays so well, or he played so well that both fans like him. You know what I mean? The away fans and the home fans. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, you're right.
so you're a public icon. So you're signing autographs for, like, let's say he's playing for Real Madrid and you're playing Laverne FC. Everybody likes him, so everybody's gonna Real Madrid fans and Laverne FC fans are gonna want autographs from him, and he's a public figure, icon, crowd favorite for everybody. And dude, that could be like when you're at that level, that could be like psychologically, like, dude, like I don't know if I would realize the impact that I have on other people just being me playing football. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
I've never had that, and I don't.
It'd be crazy.
It would be crazy, like people coming up to you and like I don't know how I would handle that. I guess it depends. Like if it was like, but see, here's the thing, right? That's what happens. Like let's say like Ronaldo, right? He goes and signs autographs, and then the one time he doesn't, he gets like blasted on Instagram, bro. You know what I mean? Like this dude's arrogant and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
I don't,
true. They do
you
they
know,
do do that too. It's like you can't please everybody. You know what I mean?
nah. Like remember we had that discussion when he knocked that kid's phone out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
that was
that's
crazy.
that was crazy, bro. But he was mad. He shouldn't have done that. That's for sure. But he was mad, and everybody's pointing cameras in his face, and he just, he reacted. Fuck.
The only thing that I could say is maybe he didn't know it was a kid. You know what I mean? Maybe he was just walking by, just saw the phone, and just smacked it because it was just in his way or whatever. I don't know. It's not really an excuse, but
No,
he does throw temper tantrums, kind of.
Yeah, he does. No, I agree. No, it's no excuse, but to be honest, I don't think he realized. I don't even think he was looking at whose phone it was. He just saw it, like you said.
Yeah,
That's
probably. But the only
that's
thing
that's
is,
wild.
well, I guess you wouldn't be thinking at that point, especially if you were upset after the game, you're just leaving. But the phone's at a lower point, not a bigger, unless that person's like a midget, you know? I'm just saying.
Yeah, if he was a
And
midget, the phone would
I'm
be
not being
pointing
mean.
upwards, right? Yeah,
Oh yeah, I guess that. Well, yeah, I'm just saying the level that it was at. The guy's not very tall, so how he's
yeah.
holding it.
And wasn't he like? Wasn't according to the video? Wasn't he like? Because I don't know. It's like the stands are kind of low too, or high, and he was maybe putting the phone down. I don't remember.
I don't remember, to be honest. I only
Yeah.
saw like once or twice, and I was kind of disgusted that he did that. I was like, what?
Yeah, me too. It was wild. I mean, that was a moment. Yeah,
It's crazy, huh?
it was crazy. He should. He. I don't agree with that. He shouldn't have done that. But he was upset. I mean, we're only human, but in one way.
Yeah, it's not gonna. It is what it
Dude,
is.
what do you think would happen? What do you think would happen if like the fans, uh, who are mobbing the car trying to get autographs? What at like what would happen if you touched the player's car like by accident? Like you touched it. Can you touch their cars or
Well, I don't know. I've seen
like
them all over the cars before. No,
really?
you've never seen that where they're like on the windshield, or like sometimes they'll. I don't not say bang on it, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
I haven't seen it that wild.
Where have I seen that before? I'm trying to think. Maybe not. Maybe it's changed. Maybe that's years ago. I don't even watch them come out of the tunnel and go to their car or anything like that.
Yeah. Can you get arrested for that? I mean, that's crazy.
Maybe if he gets upset.
And calls the police or
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I don't know. I mean,
The only the only
yeah.
way I would think they'd get really upset is if it was like impeding you trying to leave, and like if
Yeah.
someone like really hit your car hard, but like just a couple like or like getting close. I don't know. Oh, that's a good question, man. To be honest,
Yeah. Or like if you want to get a selfie and you stick your head in their window, dude. Some of
oh,
these people
buddy.
some of these people, man, they take it
Well,
too seriously.
rolls the window up on you.
Yeah, he's like rolls it up or presses the button, it goes up and like completely ignores you.
It just gets you're coming with me, buddy.
Yeah.
Say, hey man, roll down this window, dude. I can't run like that.
or you get so far in his window or in their window that your like jacket gets caught.
Oh, that'd be horrible, huh?
That would be horrible. He starts dragging you.
That'd be so horrible, dude. That's sad.
Dude, that would suck, bro. Oh man,
Yeah, it would suck, dude. That'd be horrible.
that would be horrible. I think that would be worse if I did that as a player than him putting or that fan putting their head in my window. To be honest.
I wonder what player they probably all have their windows up and everything though.
You know who would do something like some crazy shit like that? I think, dude, Ibrahimovic would do that, dude.
Stop the car and get out and fucking try to kickbox you.
Yo, for sure. Try to
That'd be
MMA
funny.
fight you and shit.
It's like, hey man, I'm just wanted a picture.
Yeah, man. I just want a picture with you.
Well, it's like I don't care. Crap.
Yeah, I'm Zlatan. Fucking roundhouse kicks you to the face.
No one's ever really confronted him, have they?
Not like that,
That's crazy.
dude. Well, he's like a beast, man. He would be intimidating.
He is in really good shape and he takes care of himself. That's gross. So remember I was saying, I don't know if it was this time or last time, but I was saying what he gets done to his knee. That's gnarly.
Oh, what happens?
They take out the fluid every week for like the
Damn,
last like 6 to 8 months or something. He said,
damn. So he gets that bad of inflammation?
yeah, from
Wow.
overdoing it.
Yeah.
How old is he now? Do you know?
I think he's 40 or 41.
So he's around the same age as Ronaldo. Or no, Ronaldo's 38.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Zlatan. 40. Zlatan's 40.
Damn, dude, that's crazy that he does that.
That
Why
is
does it fill up
crazy.
with fluid like that? It's probably an old injury.
Probably.
Yeah, that's gross, dude. I can't do
Dude.
that. Could you
No.
keep playing if they were like, hey, you got to get this drained once a week for we don't know how
Dude.
long, could be months?
I
I retire.
Yeah. I want my severance pay, bro. Dude.
I retire, dude. I'm sorry. I can't do this. Dude, it's a big needle, too. You could see it on his Instagram, dude. It made me sick. I was like, I don't want to watch that.
He filmed it on Instagram. That's gross.
Yeah, it's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know either. I didn't even know that they do that or that that's even possible, to be honest.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah,
they in football, maybe. Like regular
Prob-
American football.
Probably. Maybe.
Because you're getting hit all the time and you probably get hit in the legs, all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think he'll be able to walk when he's done playing?
Yeah.
Like,
He'll probably keep up on his working out and all that.
yeah.
Most of
Do you
these guys
think?
will, man. They're not dumb, you know.
Do you think that? Well, dude, did you see? Oh, dude, he fucked himself up, dude. The like Ronaldo.
What happened?
Well, he's big, dude. He's overweight, man.
Oh, he probably drinks all the time.
Yeah, he probably does. Ronaldo.
I could see that. I could see that happening though when you retire. Maybe a lot of guys, you know, like that they love it so much, and it's like they really don't know what else to do after because you don't really
Yeah,
have anything else to work towards, or like not in that aspect or not that way. So like I can
sure.
understand that, dude. Some people would probably be tough, you know.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it was probably tough for him in the beginning, and because he was so good at playing soccer, he was like always fit and in shape. So it was like it didn't show up, and then he's like, "Oh, I don't have to go to training anymore, so I'll have 6 beers every day." You know, I can see
That's
that.
what I mean. Why not?
Yeah, and he's under no restrictions. You know, no diet restrictions to be at the top of his game anymore.
Crazy, dude. Yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
Well, especially if you're one of the best, and then that happened. Well, didn't Ronaldinho get like a little bit, somewhat? He went
Yeah,
through
as
like a,
well.
but that fool was crazy. That fool would party and then play. What?
Yeah, I heard that, bro. Like he would have like Heinekens and cigarettes and all this, and then play.
I don't know about that. I heard like
Yeah.
coke and stuff like that and crazy
Well,
shit.
oh, like that, dude. I didn't hear about that,
Yeah.
dude. No wonder why he had so much energy and he's happy all the time, like Yoga
Maybe, yeah.
Bonito.
Yeah, but you would have a heart attack if you did it that much. I don't think he did it when he played, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure not. Yeah, you would definitely have a heart attack.
Whoa, that's gnarly. There was some guy that, well, I guess I could speak on it, but there was a guy back in the day when I was younger. I'm not
You
gonna
don't have
put
to
his
say
name out
names.
there.
Yeah, don't say names. Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. No one would know him anyways. But this guy that I used to play with, he, definitely. I guess what I found out later is that guy used to do speed before the game. That's why he was so
Speed,
fast.
dude.
Yeah, crazy, huh?
That's gnarly, bro. Like I wouldn't
I
do
never
that.
heard that. I never heard that any other time or from anybody else or about anybody else. That was the only story. That guy was kind of crazy, but I'm just saying it was not. That's nuts, dude.
That is nuts, dude. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't touch that,
No, hell no.
dude. That's crazy. I'm surprised he didn't collapse. To be honest.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. That would definitely get you racing. Like, well, who was telling me about that? One of the guys I played with the Ontario Fury, my buddy.
Yeah.
He was saying, oh man, I don't want to say names, but one of the guys that we
Don't
used
say
to play
names.
with
Don't
all
say.
the
Yeah.
one of the guys that we used to play with all the time for indoor and
Yep.
at the Upland Arena, he gave my buddy that I met at the Ontario Fury, he gave him some scoops of the pre-workout And he said that fool felt like his whole body was moving. He felt like he was like it was crazy. And I was like, why would you take that, dude? You could have like a heart attack when you play or whatever. And that guy used to do it all the time before the game. It was a pre-workout thing. I'm like, you're nuts. That's not for that, man.
That is not for that at all.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah.
no for to play a game or whatever. It's not for that.
No, it's not for that, dude.
You say it all serious, you know.
Dude, it's not for that, bro.
I wouldn't be messing
Dude.
around with that, dude. It's not a joke, you know.
Nah, for sure not, dude.
I
Dude,
don't know.
how do they get away with that? Like, how do their bodies get away with that, man? Like how can
I don't know. And I
man,
saw him do it for years. That's why I was like, "You're crazy, dude." I would tell him too. I would tell him, "Hey, dude, you shouldn't be doing that." It's like, oh, it
yeah,
makes me feel good, and he's probably addicted to it.
probably, or because he's getting that like that. If you know, that's the problem, right? He got that feel good factor all the time, you know.
Holy smokes!
Dude, guess how old Ronaldinho is, bro?
How old?
He's 42, so he's like this almost the same age as uh
When did he
Ibrahimovic.
retire?
Let's see.
Maybe he retired too soon, or did he get hurt? I don't remember.
That I don't know, but he retired in 2015.
Huh?
So that's maybe 7 years ago. So he retired when he was 35.
35.
Yeah, 34,
Yeah.
35.
Huh.
Mhm. So he quit even before Ronaldo's still playing, and he's 37, 38. That's wild.
Maybe he's gonna try to play the longest.
Ronaldo.
Well, I don't know if you can. That guy was like 50 in the other country, but maybe he'll play like like the over four, like late 40 or not late 40s, but mid 40s or like early 40s, like 43, 44, 45 maybe.
You
Watch.
know, like if he wants to yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he'll be able to keep playing at a high level as far as like, the top leagues, but
No, he'll go to MLS. I'm saying.
yeah, he'll probably go to like MLS, or he'll probably go to like China for the money or something like that. You know what I mean? Dude, it would be sick if Ronaldo went to MLS, to be
That'd be cool.
honest.
He'd probably go to the Galaxy or LAFC. I would think
Yeah, I would think so too. Yeah,
that'd be cool to see him play.
that would be cool to see
I've
him
s-
play.
I've seen him play twice, but
Yeah,
yeah, I saw him play when I lived in Real Madrid, or when I
yeah,
lived in Colmenar Viejo, which is like 20 minutes from, or an hour from Madrid, or half
yeah,
an hour.
yeah.
And then I saw him when he came out here to Dodger Stadium. That sucked though. Me and my dad went. Those seats were so far away and so expensive. For like, it's a joke, dude. You could spend the same amount of money where I sat at Dodger Stadium, and I would have sat
Yeah.
front row at fucking Real Madrid Stadium.
Yeah, how much did you pay for at Real Madrid? You paid like what?
I think it was like 120 euros, and I sat front row, dude,
Dude, that would be so sick.
by the corner flag. So I got to see Mesut Ozil taking corners that
Yeah,
game and stuff. And then I saw Ronaldinho play because they played. It was Champions League. It was Real
yeah.
Madrid versus AC Milan. I'll never forget that. And I got to see
Wait, so,
Ronaldinho play too.
so you got Champions League tickets at the corner for 120 euros? That's pretty good. That's a good price.
Yeah, because they don't play. Yeah, it was a good price, dude. I'm telling you. Now that I think of it, but that was
So,
what 15 years ago or something, or
yeah, yeah, something like that.
12 years ago, something like that. That was when I first went and played in Madrid. That was a long time ago. I was like early 20s.
Dude, but that's sick, bro, that you got to see Ronaldo and
He said
Ronaldinho and
what's up to me. He said what's up
yeah,
to me, Ronaldo. I swear to God, dude, I don't tell a
yeah,
lot of people the story, but
yeah,
so when we went early and I went with one of the other kids, but
yeah.
the other guys got tickets somewhere. I sat by myself. I didn't care though. These guys
Yeah,
got
who
tickets
cares?
somewhere else.
Yeah,
I wanted to sit at that spot. I think they paid more and
I
they
see.
got like, but they're kids, dude. Their parents paid for it. I was taking my money to buy my ticket, whatever. So
Yeah,
they're all warming up and Ronaldo is stretching like 15, 20 feet away from me. Maybe it was
yeah.
less than that.
but
Well, be-
literally the corner flag was probably 5 feet away, like maybe 10
Yeah.
max, like not
Yeah.
far at all. But I'm standing up and I'm waving my hands, like going back and forth with my hands,
Yeah.
like going like
Yeah.
that. I'm like, yo, I think I
Yeah.
said something. I'm like Ronaldo or something, and he
Yeah.
looked up and he winked at me. I'll never forget it,
Really?
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, "What's up?" And I was like,
Like,
"Oh, what?"
like in
And I looked
English?
behind me. No, I'm just saying he winked at
Yeah.
me. He was saying
Oh,
he,
like,
he,
yeah.
no- he
Yeah.
acknowledged me. He noticed me.
Yeah.
He was, dude, because I checked. I would look behind me and there was nobody standing up, nothing. It was
Yeah.
only me. There was only like 2 people behind me sitting down, and it
Yeah.
wasn't them. I was
Yeah.
the only person. So I was like, damn, he said, "What's up?" to me. I was like, tight.
That's tight.
Well, and there was another rant, huh?
No, it was at the Bernabeu, right?
Yeah.
That's
Place
sick,
is
bro.
beautiful, dude. Me
Yeah.
and one of the guys I was with, we started to like fucking cry when we walked in. It was crazy. So it's like it was like intense to go in that stadium. It was nuts.
I can imagine, man. Dude.
I'm not even like that, you know. But that stadium, like when
Yeah.
I walked in, I was like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
dude, I don't know. I can't explain it. You'd have to go.
Yeah, that would be
Hopefully,
like,
you will one day.
dude, I want to go to that stadium. Would be sick. Bernabeu, that'd be a sick stadium to go into. I feel like the atmosphere could get really, really tense depending on who the Real Madrid's playing, dude.
Everybody was cool. Yeah, maybe if you went to like if they played like Atletico Madrid or something. But
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna tell you. You want to hear a funny story though?
Yeah.
I tried to go get a tryout. I just went to Atletico Madrid Stadium and I
Yeah.
just walked into the office and I was trying to get a tryout, but I just missed them. And then
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, like you could really do that. But they gave me a tour of the stadium. It was dope.
That's dope. That's cool.
I never got a tryout, you know, because they
Yeah.
probably didn't. But I had the balls to do it. I didn't care.
Yeah.
And
So
I don't know. It was nuts.
you just walked into the front office
Yeah.
and say, "Hey, can I get a trial?"
Yep.
Nice.
They're like, you just missed it, but they're kind of like, who are you kind of thing or whatever. And like,
Yeah.
maybe I could have pressed the issue, but
Yeah.
well, actually, now that I think of it, that did work out like that because we played at the Atletico Madrid's training grounds, and that's when me and my buddy got picked up for that professional academy or whatever.
That's pretty sick, to be honest.
To be honest, it was due to who we were living with because we were
Right.
trying to get tryouts, and it's weird over there, dude. They're not for foreigners very much like Germany or stuff like that. Like you can go find a club, but the Spanish clubs are different, dude. And it's like it's very hard. And she knew somebody. The lady we
Yeah.
were living with, she knew someone that was like, yes, put on your stuff and warm up and let's see what you got. We're like, what? We thought we were just going to like. It was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That's how
Dude,
it
I
works.
can
Though sometimes you just gotta always be ready.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you got to have your boots with you and just like, okay, let's go. Dude.
Well, that's what I was there for. You know, we were there 2
Yeah.
weeks playing with the locals and having a good time playing futsal and stuff. Just wait until we got like on a team or got a tryout, and then
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Well, you know, like especially like in Barcelona, it must be really hard because it's like they're in Catalan and Basque and all that. So they're like really, really like tight knit group of people. They don't really like even other Spanish people to go into their clubs. You know what I mean?
That's a good point, and that's probably what it is. They'd rather take a lot of countries. If you go, they'd rather take their players than you, even if you're a good player. Unless you're like
Right.
phenomenal, of course they're going to take you. But it sucks.
course.
It's like that a lot.
Yeah.
It really is.
Unless, of course, unless you're like Messi, then you could go anywhere, right? I mean, that's different, but
Not even you just have to be substantially. You can't be a little bit better than them. They won't care. You got to be substantially better. Like you're gonna bring
Yeah.
something to the team, and you're gonna, like we're not gonna be able to find anybody else like you for a long time or whatever. That's just really what it's got to be.
yeah, you got to be at least at their level, and if not even better, but you have to you have to be able to
Foreigner,
hang.
You have to be better.
Or
Foreigner,
better.
You have to be better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they have to.
Why would they take someone that's just as good when they can take someone from their own country, not have to pay you more or whatever, not have to get you a visa to play, all this
Yeah.
stuff? Like, why would they do that? We could just make it easy and get someone from their country. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. Yeah, But I'm thinking that if you're having a trial, I mean, you wouldn't be even at the trial if you weren't able to hang out with just doing the basic warm up and basic, training
Yeah.
drills and things like that.
Yeah.
That's
For sure.
And then you have to find a way, because we had this conversation before, because you have to find a way to get noticed. It could be something. It doesn't have to be anything special. It just has to be either something you do in the match or training, something you even say. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I
you're
mean?
a
Like,
leader or something.
yeah, or you're just walking to lunch or something, and you just like talk, and then all of a sudden you become friends. It's a lot of different factors when it gets to that level.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be
I
wild.
agree.
Yeah, it'd be wild. It's wild sometimes, like how, because I remember you were talking about, like, why does some guy get picked up and another guy doesn't? You know what I mean? Like, it could be a bunch of different factors that you don't even know. You know what I mean? Going on behind the scenes.
It couldn't even be you. It could be you just don't fit the style of that team, what that coach is trying to build. It's always something, dude.
Yeah, it's always something.
It's not even about that. Like, it's like most guys, they're looking for something, and it just is probably not you. Even if you're good,
Yeah.
that just sucks, man. And they're not going to be honest with you. They're just going to just not pick you.
Right. Or they're going to keep you on the team and not play you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like, wouldn't that be cool if someone was actually really cool and was like, hey, we're not gonna take you. You're a really good player. I just don't think you fit here, and you go keep trying out and go somewhere else. You're gonna get somewhere, Instead
That
of
would be better. That's straight up,
Well, that's what I would do, but most people don't like to be straight up,
Right.
I'm not
Because
saying I'm better than anybody or whatever. I just, I am. I just would rather tell you than not.
yeah, sure. Yeah. But I wonder if they don't do it that way because of contracts and things like that. You know what I mean? Like, they can't.
I don't think
They
so.
can't be straight up because.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you don't think so?
I
don't know.
think they don't do it because they don't have to. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
They don't owe you anything. Why would they do that? They don't care about you. You're replaceable. Just like all these guys say. So why would you do all that? You know what I mean?
Well, that's just a good point. And especially, look at the managers. I mean, sometimes these clubs have like 4 or 5 managers in 5 years. You know what I mean? So that if the manager is replaceable, then you are too, right? Like, everybody's basically on the chopping block.
These fools don't care, I mean, they'll get fired too or whatnot, so they want to keep their job. I don't know.
But you know what would suck is if you're on like a same team, you know what I mean, and you're going through that. Like, let's say you're a starter, not even a starter, or you're a sub starter, whatever, and you're on the team for 10 years, right? And then coaches come in, coaches go out, right? And then all of a sudden, maybe not even 10 years, like let's say 3 years, because you signed a 5-year contract and you're there on your 3rd year. Then all of a sudden, after those 3 years, the new coach comes in and then doesn't want to play you. That sucks too, bro.
No, I agree.
That sucks. That really sucks because 3 years ago you were good enough to be on the team. You were part of the plans. You felt comfortable being there, and then now all of a sudden you're not. That's
I'm gonna have to cut it short.
Yeah.
The fam came
No
up.
problem. Yep, no problem, man. We can have another conversation next time, man.
Well, when are you free?
We can have a conversation. We can have a podcast tomorrow if you're free.
Tomorrow's cool. I'm not doing anything, and nobody's coming over or anything.
All right, man. That sounds good, man.
Let's plan on that, and then we'll do a little bit longer one, and we can talk about whatever.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so then I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up in the morning, I guess.
All right, man. So this was a good podcast. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for all the listeners.
Yeah, sorry for cutting you off.
Nah, that's no problem, man. You got to go. Everybody's busy. We'll catch everybody in the next podcast, man. Take it easy. Peace.
See you later.